My beloved child, stop everything. You are moments away from a step that could destroy everything I designed for your life. The path you're walking is not just dangerous, it is a point of no return. Before you take another breath, you need to hear this. Because after this, there may be no turning back. Stay. Listen to my voice through every second of this message. Your eternity could depend on it. Can you feel it? The heavens and the earth seem to stand still. The universe holds its breath, waiting for your decision. No one around you can comprehend the weight of this moment. To them, it is just another ordinary day, another fleeting second, like all the rest. But to me, to heaven, this is a sacred time, a turning point that your soul has been waiting for so long. Remember this, my beloved child. You have never been alone, not even in your darkest moments. Not even when the world turned its back on you. Not even when you felt lost in the vast uncertainty of life. I have always been there, watching over your every step, upholding you even when you did not realize it. I have quietly wiped away your tears, sheltered you in my arms, and kept the flame of hope alive in your heart. Even when you thought it had faded, there have been times when you asked, why must I endure so much pain? Why must I face trials that seem beyond my strength? My beloved, do you not know every wound, every sorrow you have borne has never been in vain? Every hardship, every night you cried, every battle you have fought, each one has been part of your refining. I have not allowed you to endure these things out of injustice or because you are undeserving of joy. On the contrary, I am preparing you for something greater, a purpose so grand that even you cannot yet fully see it. But my child, greatness is not a gift that is given easily. It does not come like a miracle overnight. It is forged through trials, through every time you stumble and rise again. Do you wish to be a mighty warrior? Then you must understand that warriors are not made in ease and comfort. Greatness always comes with responsibility, with the courage to face the unknown, with the perseverance to keep walking, even when you can no longer see the road ahead. I know you are weary. I see the burdens you carry, the silent worries you hold within your heart. I know there are moments when you feel exhausted, as if you cannot go on. You have fought for so long, endured so much, and now you wonder if anyone truly understands. But my beloved, I see you. I see you not as the world sees you, but as I created you from the very beginning. Strong, courageous, radiant, with a light that nothing can extinguish. Do not let doubt suffocate you. Do not let the wounds of the past define who you are. You are not your failures, not your tears, not the pain the world has inflicted upon you. You are the one I have called, the one I have chosen, the one I trust to carry out a divine purpose. And I promise you this, what you are enduring today is not the end, it is only the beginning of something far greater. So what will you do? Will you let fear hold you back, or will you take my hand and walk forward in faith? Faith. Do you dare to believe that you were not born to be lost in the darkness, but to shine like a lighthouse in the midst of the stormy sea? Do you dare to believe that what you are going through today is the very foundation for the glorious future I have prepared for you? Look into your heart. The light is still there. The strength is still there. I have placed within you a soul that cannot be broken, a spirit that cannot be extinguished. Do not let this world make you forget that. At this very moment, you are standing at a critical threshold, a crossroads where your decision will not only shape the present, but also define the path ahead. This is not just an ordinary moment. It is a decisive turning point where your next step could bring you closer to the path I have set before you, or lead you astray into the shadows of doubt, fear, and regret. I have placed within you a precious gift, free will. You are not bound or forced into any fate. You do not choose. You can follow the light, or you can step into the darkness. You can embrace life, or you can weigh yourself down with burdens of the past. But remember, every decision carries consequences. No choice is meaningless. What you decide in this moment will not only affect the days to come, but will echo through time, reaching farther than you can even imagine. My child, do not be hasty, but do not linger too long either. Do not let fear bind your steps. Remember, hesitation is also a choice, and at times it can be a dangerous one. When you stand too long on the edge of indecision, you may miss the opportunity to step into something greater. Look around you. It is not by chance that you are here in this very moment. Everything has been arranged to bring you to this decision, and now I call upon you more urgently than ever before. Choose the path of life. Can you feel it? The sky seems still. Time itself seems to pause in this fateful moment. I see the uncertainty in your eyes. I feel the pounding of your heart as fear and hope intertwine. I understand that standing at this crossroads, you are wondering if you have the courage to move forward, if you will lose yourself in confusion. But my child, do not let fear control your mind. Do not let doubt overshadow the light of faith within you. The trials you have endured, the wounds you carry in your heart are not meaningless. They have strengthened you for this moment, for this crucial decision. I have walked with you through every storm, held your hand whenever you felt like giving up. And even now I stand beside you, waiting for you to place your trust in me so that we may walk forward together. You must understand, no path is easy, no choice is without challenge. But the difference is this: one path will lead you to fulfillment, to the life I have designed for you, where you will find your true purpose. That path will not only bring success, but also peace, joy, and love beyond measure. But to walk that path, you must have the courage to let go of what is temporary and the faith to endure the trials ahead. On the other hand, if you choose the easier path, the one the world deems safe, you may attain temporary success and avoid immediate hardships, but you will never experience true fulfillment. Your soul will always feel empty, for that is not the path you were born to walk, nor the mission you were entrusted with. My beloved child, no one can make this decision for you. Not even I can force you to choose the path of faith, for I have given you free will, the right to decide the course of your own life. But I want you to understand this. If you choose to walk under my guidance, if you have the courage to trust in what you cannot yet see, I will never abandon you. I will lead you through every storm, carry every burden you face, and open doors before you. Doors of opportunity you never dared to dream of. Listen to your heart. Let faith guide your steps. Believe that no matter how difficult the journey, no matter how many temptations call your name, you are strong enough to overcome them all. Remember the times you rose from where you had fallen, the strength you discovered in your darkest moments. That strength is proof of the greatness that dwells within you. You must choose wisely, for this choice will not only shape your life, but will also impact those around you, the souls you will touch along this journey. Your decision will create a ripple effect, echoing into future generations, resounding into eternity. You are standing before a door, an invisible threshold with the power to change your entire life. It is a thin line between what you have always known and the wonders you have yet to experience. This door does not merely open to a bright future. It leads you into a journey of refinement, a place where every part of you will be sharpened, where your faith will be tested to its very core. My beloved child, stepping through this door is not an escape from hardship, but an invitation to growth, to the true mission you were born to fulfill. I do not promise that the road ahead will be easy. I do not promise that each day will be filled with light, free from tears or suffering. But I do promise you this: you will not be alone. I will be with you, lifting you when you are weary, guiding you when you feel lost, and strengthening you when you think you cannot take another step. Do you feel the trembling in your soul? Perhaps it is a quiet fear, a hesitation as you look ahead, because you know that once you step through this door, you can never return to who you once were. You cannot continue living in mediocrity after glimpsing a greater horizon. You cannot go back to what is outdated once your heart has touched something greater. Are you afraid? Of course. Anyone standing before such a monumental change would feel the weight of hesitation. But my child, do not let fear bind you. There are moments in life when one must choose between safety and destiny, between the comfort of familiar ground and the grandeur of an unknown journey, between standing still forever or breaking bravely, reaching forward. I have given you wings, not so you would remain fearful on the ground, but so you would rise and soar beyond what you ever imagined. But you must understand this. This journey is not for the faint of heart. The challenges ahead are not meant to break you, but to make you stronger. The storms do not come to drown you, but to teach you how to navigate your ship through the waves. You will face obstacles you never imagined you could overcome. You will go through moments when it feels like the whole world is against you, where everything within you will be tested to its very core. Your faith, your patience, your endurance, your will, and even your love. There may be days when you feel weak. There will be times when you question whether you are truly on the right path. There will be moments when you feel like you are fighting alone, as if the promises of a better future are nothing more than a distant dream. But my child, even in your most lost moments, remember that I am always with you. When you cannot see me, I am still working. When you cannot feel me, I am still moving in the shadows, preparing the best for you. You were created for greatness. You were not born to live a dull life, drifting aimlessly like a leaf carried by the wind. You were made to stand firm, to shine, to transform, not only your own life, but also to impact those around you. You are called to live a life of purpose, a life of meaning. But to step into it, you must walk through this door. I know what you long for. I see the dreams in your heart. You have waited too long to step into what I have prepared for you. But my beloved, dreams cannot come true if you remain outside the door waiting for a perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. There will never be a time when you feel completely ready. The strongest people are not those who have never felt fear, but those who choose to move forward despite it. I have placed within you the seeds of greatness, but they can only grow when you step beyond your comfort zone, when you embrace the challenge, when you dare to walk in faith. That is when you will discover a strength within yourself that you never knew existed. I have seen you endure dark times. I have seen you persist when everything seemed against you. Now, the only thing left for you to do is take one step forward. Do not let fear steal your opportunity. Do not let the words of others make you doubt yourself. Do not let old wounds hold you back. I am calling you forward. You are no longer the person you were yesterday. You are no longer bound by pain, by failures, or by the limits you once placed upon yourself. You are a warrior. You are chosen. Step forward, my child. Walk through that door with courage, with unwavering faith. Do not look back. A new life awaits you. Greater things, the promises I have long prepared, are on the other side. You do not need to understand everything right now. You do not need to see the entire path. You only need to trust and take the step. And when you do, I promise you will never regret it, my beloved child. As you look ahead, doubts may still linger in your heart. Questions may whisper in your mind. Am I strong enough? Can I truly carry such a great calling? But I want you to know this. Everything you need has already been placed within you. Beyond that door lies not only a new world, but also the fulfillment of your very being. The person I have destined you to be from the very beginning. A person who does not live merely for themselves, but one who brings light to wandering souls. A person who does not simply exist, but walks with a sacred mission in their heart. You are that person. You are not a nameless figure drifting through time, but a beacon I have placed here to shine my light into the darkest corners of the world. My beloved child, do you know why I have chosen you? Not because you are perfect, nor because you have never made mistakes. I have chosen you because your heart overflows with love, because within you lies the sensitivity and compassion great enough to understand the pain of the world. I have chosen you because you have the courage to face the darkness and the unwavering faith to walk in the light. You may not see it in yourself, but I see it. I see the boundless potential within you, the brilliant light you can bring forth to illuminate the world. You will carry my message to those who are lost, to souls yearning for a glimmer of hope, to broken hearts in need of healing. You will become the voice of truth, the guiding lighthouse amidst the stormy seas, not because you are flawless, but because you are willing to let me turn your imperfections into strength. You will face challenges beyond what you have ever imagined. You will walk through darkness, confront doubt and opposition. You will have to battle the fears within yourself and surpass the limits you once thought insurmountable. But my child, do not be afraid. I have equipped you with everything you need to fulfill this mission. I have placed within your heart the perseverance to withstand hardship, within your mind the wisdom to see light, even in the midst of darkness. I have given you strong feet to walk the difficult path, and gentle hands to soothe the wounds you will encounter along the way. You do not need to search for anything outside of yourself, for everything you need has already been placed within you, prepared by me from the very beginning. My beloved child, as you step through this door, you will enter a world where all eyes will be upon you. Some will admire you, but others will doubt and oppose you. There will be words of praise, but also harsh criticism. You must learn to stand firm in the storm, to listen to the voice within rather than the noise around you. But do not worry, I will never leave you. I will walk with you on every path. I will guide you when you feel lost, and I will lift you up when you stumble. Whenever you feel weary, remember that I have placed within your heart a flame of faith that will never be extinguished. Let that flame illuminate the path you are to take. Let that faith be the strength that carries you through every trial. You will shine my light into the darkest places of the earth. You will bring hope to where hope seems lost. You will be a healer of wounded souls, a comfort to hearts on the verge of collapse. You will not only change your own life, but also the lives of countless others whom you will meet on this journey. My beloved child, the mission I have entrusted to you is not an easy one. It requires sacrifice, courage, and unwavering determination. But you have been chosen because you have the strength to fulfill it. Never doubt yourself, for I have never doubted you, not even for a single moment. Walk forward with unwavering faith, with a heart filled with love and compassion. Let my light shine within your soul. Let my love flow through your words and actions. You will be a messenger of light, a bearer of hope to the world, an inspiration to souls yearning to find the meaning of their existence. Oh, my beloved child, destiny awaits you beyond this door. Do not hesitate. Do not waver. Step forward with faith and courage. I have prepared everything for you. I have placed within you all the strength and wisdom you need to fulfill the mission for which you were born. Cross this threshold, and you will see a world of miracles awaiting you. A world where you will not only find fulfillment for yourself, but also bring healing and hope to many. I have chosen you, and I am waiting for you to step into this great calling. But the greatest question now is this: do you have the courage to walk through the door of destiny? Are you ready to embrace the divine mission that has been set apart for you from the very beginning? I know there are still doubts within you, hesitations that make your steps falter before the threshold. I understand that fear whispers in your ear, making you wonder if you are truly worthy of the sacred calling I have placed upon your life. I see every emotion rising within you, the longing to step into the light of destiny and the fear of failure screaming inside. I know you worry whether you are strong enough to face the challenges ahead, whether you have the talent and wisdom to fulfill this great mission. But listen to me, my beloved child. You are worthy. You were born to carry my light into the world, to accomplish great things that only you can fulfill. Do not let doubt hinder your steps. Do not let fear make you forget the limitless potential that lies within you. What you fear is not the truth. It is the deception of fear, the echoes of past failures trying to hold you back. Remember, you are not defined by your past failures, but by the strength and determination with which you rise from them. Do you not know that no one has ever been perfect at the beginning of their journey? Even the greatest among them have faced fear and doubt. But what set them apart was not the absence of fear. It was their willingness to move forward despite it. And so it is with you. You do not need to wait until you are perfect to step through this door. There is only one thing you need: faith in yourself and in the plan I have set before you, my child. Trust in the power I have placed within you. It is the power of faith, the light of hope, the unconditional love that can heal every wound. You do not have to face the trials ahead alone. I have equipped you with everything you need to overcome every obstacle, to conquer every darkness that awaits on this journey. You may feel small before the great mission I have entrusted to you, but do not forget that it is in this very humility that you will find strength. It is when you acknowledge your weaknesses that I will come and make you stronger than ever before. You do not need to force yourself to appear resilient, nor do you need to hide your fears or your tears. Come to me with the truest heart, and I will heal every wound in your soul, turning your weaknesses into unparalleled strength. I have never called anyone to a task without giving them the strength and ability to fulfill it, and you are no exception. You have been prepared for this moment even before you were born. Every challenge you have faced, every suffering you have endured, has been shaping you into someone stronger and more steadfast. Do not think that these difficulties are meaningless. Everything is part of the perfect plan I have laid out for your life. I have given you a resilient will so that you will not fall before any trial. I have placed within you the courage to rise and fight for what you believe in. I have set in your heart an unquenchable flame of faith to illuminate the path you will walk. You do not need to seek strength elsewhere, for all power has already been placed within you from the very beginning. My beloved child, trust in the promises I have spoken over your life. I am not one to lie. Every word I have spoken is true, and the time for those words to come to pass has arrived. But for that to happen, you must be willing to walk in faith, to dare to trust in what your eyes have not yet seen and what your ears have not yet heard. Do not let doubt make you hesitate. Do not let fear turn you back. When you are standing at the threshold of your destiny, remember, darkness can only prevail when you refuse to step into the light. But if you are brave enough to walk through this door, if you have the courage to say yes to the mission I have given you, you will witness wonders beyond what you have ever dared to dream. I know the road ahead will not be easy. I know there will be times when you feel alone, moments when you doubt yourself, but never forget that I am always here, walking beside you through every path. I will never abandon you, never let you fight alone. I will be your strength when you are weak, your light when you are lost, and your love when you feel alone. Now go forth, my beloved child. Place your hand over your heart and listen to my voice calling your name. Let faith guide your steps. Let love and hope shine brightly within your soul. The door to your destiny awaits, and beyond that door is the person you were born to become. Do you have the courage to step through? Be strong, be brave, and move forward, for I have prepared everything for you. And when you dare to walk through this door, you will see that every hardship, every challenge has only been a stepping stone for you to rise higher and go farther on the journey I have ordained for you before the foundation of the world. My beloved child, do not look back at the past as if it has the power to bind you. Do not let yesterday's mistakes obscure the path I have set before you. The past holds no authority over your destiny unless you allow it to. The stumbles, the tears, the moments when you thought you had lost everything, they are not the end. They are merely chapters in the greater story I am writing for your life. I have seen you struggle through the pain. I have heard the silent cries in the darkness when you believed no one understood. But my child, even in your darkest moments, I have never left your side. When you fell, I was there. When you felt lost, I held your hand. When you saw yourself as unworthy, I saw you as my treasure. And now I want you to understand this. Nothing from your past can take away the future I have prepared for you. The mistakes you have made do not define you. They are not the conclusion, but rather stepping stones leading you forward. Do not let them hold you captive in regret. Do not let the voices of accusation echo in your mind, telling you that you are unworthy. For I, the one who created you, have declared that you are forgiven. I have erased the burdens you once carried. No chains remain to bind you. No condemnation lingers over you. I have made all things new. My child, do you believe in my forgiveness? Do you believe that my grace is greater than all your mistakes? Do not let the wounds of yesterday steal your faith in tomorrow. Do not believe that the losses you have endured mean that you have no future. There is nothing taken from you that I cannot restore. There is no dream broken or token that I cannot renew. You may think you have gone too far, but I tell you, there is no distance too great for me to bring you back. You may think you have failed too many times, but my grace is deeper than the ocean. You may feel unworthy to move forward, but I have called you by name and affirmed that you are loved. You are chosen. You are redeemed. Remember, every trial you have faced was not in vain. They were not meant to destroy you, but to refine you. Every tear you have shed has watered the seeds of a new harvest. Every time you fell, you learned how to rise stronger. Every storm you endured has built resilience within you. You are no longer the person you were yesterday. You have grown. You have been tested and proven that you can overcome. My child, let go of every burden of the past so you can step into something greater. You cannot run forward while clinging to what has passed. The past cannot hold you unless you still hold on to it. Forgive yourself, just as I have forgiven you. Let the pain dissolve like the morning mist before the rising sun. Open your heart to receive a new beginning, for you are not a prisoner of what has been. You are no longer bound by past mistakes. You have been redeemed, you have been made new, and you are ready to step into this new journey with confidence. You cannot change what has happened, but you can decide what will come next. You can choose to let the past restrain you, or you can choose to let it become a lesson that lifts you higher. You can allow failure to hold you back, or you can use it as fuel to press forward with even greater faith. Do not look back in sorrow. Do not let past wounds keep you from stepping into the blessings I have prepared for you. Each day you live is not meant to rewrite the past, but to build the future. I have placed within your reach, my beloved child. Rise up with a renewed spirit. Believe that you can move forward unbound. Trust that I have prepared greater things ahead for you. Do not let anything hold you back. Do not allow the lies of the enemy to make you doubt your worth. I have called you, strengthened you, and equipped you with everything you need. You are no longer who you once were. You are no longer imprisoned by the past. You are freed, called, and prepared to step into a journey greater than anything you can imagine. My child, you now stand at a crucial threshold in your journey. I see your heart wavering between uncertainties. I understand that you are facing choices that are not easy. But pause for a moment and listen to my voice. Let me tell you the most important truth. Your future is not determined by past mistakes, nor is it bound by human limitations. What matters most right now is the choice you will make. Will you dare to trust me completely? Will you step out of what is familiar, even if it once gave you a sense of security, but is not where I intended for you to remain forever? I know you are afraid. I know you are hesitant. You worry that if you step forward, you will lose your way, stumble, or be unable to continue. You fear that leaving your comfort zone will mean losing everything you have ever held on to. But my child, do you not realize that I am your firmest foundation? What you think is safe may actually be what is holding you back. Do not let the familiarity of the past keep you from embracing the greater things I have prepared for you. Do not let fear cause you to miss the opportunity I have set before you. You have trusted me in times of hardship. Will you trust me now? In this decisive moment before you lies an entirely new path. It is not the easiest road, but it is the one I have ordained for you. You do not need to see the entire journey before you take the first step. You only need to know that my hand is holding yours, leading you forward step by step. There will be moments when you cannot see the destination, but I promise you, every step you take I have already prepared. When you are weak, I will uphold you. When you do not know the way, I will guide you. When you doubt yourself, I will remind you of who you truly are. You are the one I have chosen. You are called. You are loved, and I have never left your side. I have placed a choice before you. On one side is what is familiar, the comfort of what you have known, even if it no longer serves your growth. On the other side is the new, a journey I have planned for you. One you may not fully see yet, but I assure you it is filled with peace and blessings. You can stay where you are, in a place that feels safe, but miss out on the greater purpose I have prepared. Or you can step forward in faith into the land I have set before you, where you will no longer be bound by the limitations of your past. I will not force you to take this path. The choice is yours, but know this. I am already ahead of you, waiting for you in a place of peace where you will truly discover yourself within my perfect plan. Do you feel the weight in your heart? That is not a sign for you to stop. It is a reminder that you cannot continue living the way you once did. There is a freedom, a release that comes only when you dare to let go and step forward. I do not promise you that this journey will be without challenges, but I do promise you that you will never walk alone. You will not have to bear the burden by your own strength. You do not need to have all the answers right now. The only thing you need to do is trust me. Do you remember the first time you learned to walk? When you were little, you took your first steps, wobbly, unsteady, stumbling, and falling, only to rise again, but you did not stop. And now I am calling you to walk once more, not with your physical feet, but with the feet of faith. You may feel afraid because you cannot see what lies ahead. But remember, you do not need to see. You only need to believe. Remember the times I rescued you, the times I lifted you up when you thought all hope was lost. Recall the moments you believed you could not endure, yet I gave you strength. If I was with you in the darkest of days, why would you doubt that I will be with you now as you step into a new beginning? My beloved child, do not let fear hold you back. Do not let hesitation cause you to miss the wonders I have prepared for you. Walk not by sight but by faith. Move forward not because you know everything, but because you know me. You do not need to understand it all right now. What matters is whether you are willing to take the first step. The door ahead is open. I am waiting for you there. A new journey, a new chapter, a new life awaits you. So my child, choose faith over fear. Choose to step forward rather than remain still. Choose life instead of being trapped in what has passed. And remember, with every step you take, I am walking with you. But listen carefully, my beloved, for time is running out. You are standing at a defining moment, one where your choice will shape the path you walk for the rest of your life. You may think you have more time, that you can delay this decision, but you do not realize that the moment is already here. Time does not wait, and opportunities do not remain forever. The door is open now, but soon it will close. And once it does, there will be no turning back. Your life is about to change, and this change is not small or fleeting. It is a turning point of eternal significance, a decision that has the power to shape your destiny. You can choose to step through the door of destiny, entering a new journey filled with challenges, miracles, and fulfillment. Or you can turn away, staying in the comfort of the familiar. But in doing so, you will miss the opportunity to become the great person you were born to be. Do not think you can postpone this choice. Time does not stand still waiting for your courage. Every passing second is a moment you will never get back. Opportunities do not come twice, and this moment of decision is sacred. It is irreversible. Choose while you still have the chance. I know you are afraid. I know you are hesitating. You fear that if you step forward, you will face challenges beyond what you can bear. You fear that if you leave the familiar, you will lose the security you have held on to for so long. But my child, do you realize that this very comfort is what has imprisoned you? Do you see that this so-called security is what is keeping you bound in an ordinary life, preventing you from reaching the greatness you were created for? Do not let fear stop you. Do not let hesitation steal the opportunity you have long been waiting for. You have prayed for this, longed for a miracle, yearned for change, and now the miracle stands right before your eyes. The transformation awaits you just beyond the door, but only when you have the courage to step forward, only when you dare to trust and place your full faith in me, will you be able to grasp this miracle. My beloved child, this is not merely a simple choice. This is a choice between life and mere existence. It is the choice between living an ordinary life and stepping into the divine purpose for which you were created. You can choose to remain in the comfort of the present, but doing so means forfeiting the opportunity to live a life of greatness, a life of meaning, one that impacts the world around you. Remember, this door will not always remain open. It is open now, but it will not wait forever. The time will come when it will close, and when that moment arrives, you will no longer have the chance to walk through it. Do not let hesitation cause you to miss this opportunity. Do not let fear stop you at the threshold of your destiny. You may think you are not ready, that you are not strong enough to face the challenges ahead. But my child, no one has ever been fully ready when confronted with their destiny. No one has ever known all the answers beforehand, nor has anyone possessed every skill from the very beginning. The only thing you need is faith. Faith that I will lead you step by step. Faith that you have been equipped with everything necessary to fulfill the purpose for which you were born. You do not need to see the entire path before you take the first step. You only need to know that I am going before you, preparing the way, and that I will never abandon you. You are not fighting alone, nor are you walking in isolation. I will be with you in every breath and every heartbeat, every step you take. Do not let fear overshadow your faith. Do not let doubt hold you back. Do not let your past imprison you in fear and regret. You are not defined by your past, nor are you bound by your past failures. The only thing that defines you is the choice you make in this very moment. Are you ready? Do you have the courage to walk through this door? Will you dare to place your full trust in me and step forward in faith? Remember, the door is open now, but it will soon close. This moment will not come again. This opportunity will not return a second time. Do not let hesitation rob you of the destiny you were created to fulfill. My beloved child, walk forward with courage, with faith, and with love in your heart. Step forward while the door is still open. Choose faith over fear. Choose to move forward rather than remain stagnant. Choose life over mere existence. And as you cross this threshold, you will not only step into a new life, but you will also discover the person you were always meant to be. You will find purpose, fulfillment, and the true freedom you have long desired. Oh, my beloved child, before you now stand two paths, one leading to life, the other to destruction. Before you lies blessing and curse, light and darkness, freedom and bondage. I have placed you at the threshold of a crucial choice, and I plead you, choose life. Do not let fear or hesitation hold you back. Do not let the whispers of doubt cloud your vision. I know you have been hurt, that you have stumbled, that you carry the scars of the past. But my beloved, do not let the past define you. Do not let old mistakes shackle you, nor past failures keep you from stepping into what I have prepared for you. You are no longer bound by what has happened. Even if you have been lost, weak, or have doubted yourself, I tell you this, you are not limited. Your past failures are not your destiny. The wounds you have endured have no power over your future. The judgments, the labels, the fears that once surrounded you, they cannot hold you captive if you choose freedom in me. You were not created for an ordinary life. I did not form you merely to exist, to drift through meaningless days, or to settle for less when I have prepared something far greater for you. You were born with a purpose, a great purpose, a mission that only you can fulfill. My child, you are not a mistake nor an accident. No matter how small or insignificant you may feel, I have placed within you the seeds of glory, of strength, of the extraordinary. Do not see yourself through the eyes of the world, and do not let negative words make you forget your true worth. In my eyes, you are a masterpiece, and I want you to step into the purpose I have set before you. Do not choose the easy road simply because it is familiar. Do not choose safety simply because it does not require change. You were born to shine, to fight, to rise. And to do that, you must choose to walk the path I have laid out for you. You cannot see the future. You cannot see the entire road ahead. But I tell you this, if you walk in faith, I will make the impossible possible. I will open doors you never thought you could enter. I will create opportunities beyond what you have ever dreamed of. But for this to happen, you must trust me. You cannot cling to fear in your heart and expect miracles to unfold. Faith does not require you to have all the answers right away. Faith only asks that you take the first step, even when you cannot see the whole path. I know there are voices echoing in your mind, trying to pull you away from my path. The voices of fear, of doubt, of past wounds, of judgment. They whisper that you are not good enough, that you cannot change, that you are unworthy of great things. But my beloved, recognize that those voices are not from me. I never said you are not good enough. I never said you cannot. I never said you are unworthy. On the contrary, I say that you are loved. You are chosen. You are prepared to walk the path I have designed from the very beginning. Do you know what awaits you ahead? It is not just a mere existence. It is a life filled with abundance, joy, peace, and freedom that only I can give you. I do not promise that this journey will be easy, but I promise that it will be worth it. If you walk in my plan, you will see things beyond your expectations. You will see doors open where you once thought there was no way. You will feel strength rising within you, surpassing the limits you once believed you could never overcome. I did not create you to simply exist. I created you to live, and to live abundantly. Look back on the path you have traveled. How many times have you lost opportunities simply because you were afraid? How many times have you hesitated to take a step forward because you doubted yourself? How many times have you settled for a life less than what you deserve just because you believed the lies of the world? Today, I say to you, do not let that happen anymore. Lift your head high. Walk forward with courage. Choose the path of life, of faith, of hope. Do not fear failure, or I will lift you up. Do not fear loneliness, for I will always walk with you. Do not fear the unknown, for I have gone before you to make a way. This is your moment. This is your time. Choose life. I know there are times when you feel like you are not enough. I know you have compared yourself to others and felt unworthy, weak, or incapable. But my child, that is not true. Those thoughts do not come from me. Do not let them control you for even one more moment. I have placed within you a potential you have not yet fully discovered. You do not have to be perfect for me to choose you. You only need to walk in trust. And now, my beloved, I am opening a door for you, a door that leads to freedom, to the destiny I have prepared for you since the beginning of time. This is not a general invitation. This is my personal calling for you. The time has come. The opportunity is here. But I will not force you. I will not drag you forward if your heart is not ready. The choice is yours. Think deeply, my beloved. What will you do with this moment? What will you do with the precious time I have placed in your hands? Time is a gift, the most valuable treasure you have. Every passing second can never be reclaimed. Will you let it slip away meaninglessly? Or will you use it to step into the purpose I have called you to? You cannot wait forever. Do not wait until you feel good enough. Do not wait until circumstances are perfect. Do not wait until all your fears disappear. If you keep waiting, you will remain stagnant. The life I have prepared for you is not behind you, nor is it in a distant, uncertain future. It is here. It is now. All you need to do is step forward. I know this step may seem frightening. I know the unknown can make you anxious. But my beloved, you are not walking alone. I go before you to clear the path. I walk beside you to uphold you. I walk behind you to protect you from what you cannot see. If you walk in faith, you will never be abandoned. But what if you refuse? What if you let fear take hold of your heart? What if you turn away from this calling? You will never know who you could have become. You will never experience the life you were born to live. You will never see the miracles I have prepared to unfold in your life. I do not want you to look back on your life with regret. I do not want you to grow old with a heart burdened by what-ifs. I want you to live a full life, a meaningful life, one that, when you look back, you can smile and say, I have lived out the purpose for which I was created. Place your hand over your heart. Feel its beating rhythm. That heartbeat is proof that I am still giving you an opportunity, that you still have time to change, to decide to move forward. But my beloved, time is not infinite. Do not delay. Do not hesitate. Do not allow fear to control you any longer. Remember, I do not call you because you are ready. I call you so that I may make you ready. I do not call the perfect, but the hearts willing to obey. Let me work within you. Let me change you, prepare you, and empower you. You do not need to have all the answers right now. You only need enough faith to take a single step. I ask you again, what will you do with this moment? Will you let it pass by, or will you seize it with both hands? Will you allow fear to hold you back, or will you move forward with courage? I do not ask these questions to confuse you, but to awaken you. My beloved child, Do you understand that your decision does not only shape your own life but also affects many others? There are people waiting for you to rise. There are souls longing for you to step into the light. There are hearts that need to be led by you, by your courage, your faith, and your choice. At this very moment, you might not realize it yet, but every step you take, every decision you make, creates ripples on the surface of a lake, spreading far and wide, touching lives you have never even met. Perhaps right now you feel like a small individual in this vast world. Maybe you think your choices do not matter, that you are not strong enough to make a difference. But my child, do not believe that lie. You hold an influence greater than you imagine. There are souls only you can reach. There are lives only you can illuminate. There are people walking in darkness, yearning for a glimmer of hope, and the light they seek is within you. I know you have hesitated. I know you have thought your life belongs only to you, that what you do or don't do does not affect anyone else. But that is not the truth. Your life is intertwined with countless others. Your existence is no accident. You were born at this time, in this place, for a purpose far greater than you can comprehend. What you choose now will not only open a path for yourself, but will unlock doors for others to step into their own destiny. Look around at the world. Do you see? There are people lost, drowning in despair, living in fear. There are those who have lost hope, lost faith, searching for a reason to continue. They may not say it aloud, but deep inside, they wait for something, someone to reach out and lead them. And that someone is you. You are the answer they have been waiting for. There are people who need to see you walk in faith so they can dare to believe. There are people who need to witness you overcome fear so they can find courage. There are people who need to watch you live out your purpose so they too can discover theirs. Every action you take, no matter how small, holds the power to change the course of history. Do you believe that? I see the bigger picture that you cannot yet see. I see the paths you have yet to walk. I see the lives you will touch if you choose to move forward. But my beloved child, this cannot happen if you continue to hesitate, delay, or let fear hold you back. You cannot keep living in doubt, waiting for a miracle to happen without acting. You are the miracle. You are the difference. I do not say this to burden you, but so you may understand your worth. You are not invisible. You are not insignificant. You are part of a great plan, and you hold a role no one else can fill. If you refuse to step into your mission, then who will rise? If you do not dare to believe, then who will bring faith into this world? If you do not act, then who will do it in your place? There are those who once lived in darkness but found light because someone dared to stand. You can be that person for someone else. There are hearts once shattered that healed because someone dared to love. You can be that person. There are souls who lost all hope but found their way back because someone dared to reach out. You can be that person. So what will you do, my beloved? Will you let fear hold you back? Will you let the lies in your mind make you forget your purpose? Or will you rise, strong and courageous to become who you were created to be? You do not need all the answers. You do not need to hold everything in your hands before stepping forward. You only need to believe. You only need to take one step, then another, and another. I will go with you. I will guide you. I will give you strength and wisdom when you need them. But I cannot walk for you. I cannot decide for you. I can place the opportunity before you, but you must choose. My beloved, choose life. Choose action over fear. Choose courage over hesitation. Choose trust over doubt. Walk as if your life and the lives of others depend on it, because they do. Do not focus on what you think you lack. Do not dwell on what you do not yet have. Look at me. Look at my promises. Look at all I have placed within you, your talents, desires, passion, and above all, your calling. Believe that if I have called you, remember, you are not walking this journey alone. You will meet those I have appointed to walk alongside you. You will find hearts sharing the same purpose. You will see doors open in ways you never imagined. But you must take the first step. You must be willing to receive. So, what will you do with this moment? Will you let it slip away quietly, or will you seize it with both hands? Will you allow worries to sweep your life away, or will you stand and declare that you are ready? I have called you. I have placed you in this moment for a purpose. The door remains open. The light still shines. Your destiny waits. Will you step into it, my beloved? Do you know I have placed you here, not by accident or chance, but for a great reason? There is a mission appointed to you, a path you are called to walk. And now the moment has come. It is time to rise, to step into the mission you were born to fulfill, to complete the purpose I placed within you from the very beginning. You have been prepared. Every challenge faced, every storm endured, every tear shed, none was in vain. They shaped you, taught you needed lessons, made you stronger, wiser, braver. You may not realize it, but every moment of your journey was part of the preparation. And now, you are ready. You may feel the darkness closing in. You may feel fear, doubt, or the urge to turn back. But my beloved, remember that darkness is temporary. It cannot last forever, because the light is coming. The light of my truth, my love, life, and everlasting hope. And not only that, the light will not only shine upon you, it will shine through you. I have called you not just to walk in the light, but to be the light. You will be a beacon in the night, a ray of hope for lost souls. When you rise, trust, and dare to walk forward in faith, your light will guide others, those who are weary, lost, burdened by life. They will see the light in you and find their way back. You will no longer be a silent observer. You will become my hands and feet. You will no longer live in hesitation or fear. You will become a voice that speaks my truth, a powerful voice carrying hope and life. When you speak truth, act in love, stand firm in adversity, you will be a living testimony of my power. Imagine this, my beloved. Someone, somewhere is waiting for you. A soul drowning in despair, a heart longing for hope, a lost one crying out for a sign, a direction, and you are the answer. They wait for the light within you. It is the very light they need to find their way back. I do not promise the path will be easy, but I promise you will never walk it alone. I will be with you every step, every moment. When you feel weary, I will uphold you. When you doubt, I will assure you. When you feel weak, I will strengthen you. There is no challenge you cannot overcome, for I am with you. No mountain too high, no ocean too deep, no night too dark, for the light within you is stronger than any darkness. But my beloved, this can only happen when you dare to step forward, when you accept you have been called for a greater purpose, when you believe you are not an individual wandering alone, but part of a divine plan, when you understand your life is not just for yourself, but to bring light and love to others. This world is filled with darkness, unspoken pain, unhealed wounds, hearts hardened by loss and suffering. But the light within you can change that. When you enter a room, you bring light. When you speak truthfully, you bring light. When you love, forgive, help, and stand firm when everything shakes, you bring light. And that light can break chains, heal wounds, ignite hope in cold hearts. This is not just an invitation. This is a calling. This is your destiny. This is why you are here. So what will you do, my beloved? Will you shrink back in fear, or will you rise courageously and step into your calling? Fix your eyes on me, not on your limits. Trust me, and do not let doubt rule your mind. Remember, been prepared. Everything you need is already within you. Do not wait for a perfect moment, because that moment is now. Do not wait for guarantees, because I am your guarantee. Do not fear failure, for even if you stumble, I will lift you up. Remember, You are not an ordinary person drifting through life. You were born to make a difference. You are called to stand, to walk boldly, to be a light in a dark world. And my beloved, when you step into your calling, when you stop hesitating or doubting your worth, you will witness a miracle. Darkness will lose its power over you. Fears that once bound you will dissolve. Burdens that weighed you down will lighten. Doubts that obscured your light will be swept away by the truth I planted within you from the start. As you step forward in unwavering faith, a fire will ignite within. A fire of purpose, meaning, life. This fire cannot be extinguished. It does not come from this world. It comes from me. And when you let this fire shine, you will see what you never imagined. Others will awaken. Lost souls will find their way again. Weary hearts will be filled with hope. Eyes once darkened by sorrow will shine with faith and new life. Not because you have the power to change them, but because the light within you has awakened the light within them. It is as if an unseen force has guided you to this moment. A moment not random or accidental, but a pivotal point in your journey. You stand before an open door where the light of destiny awaits. And my beloved, the time for hesitation is over. This is no longer the moment to retreat or look back in doubt. This is the time to step forward courageously and take hold of what I have prepared from the very beginning. This is the moment where everything you have learned and experienced converges. Do you feel it? A new chapter of your life is unfolding. Not an empty page of uncertainty, but one I wrote long before you were born. Everything you have been through, the trials, tears, falls, and even moments you felt lost, was not in vain. They have shaped your soul. They have laid the foundation for something greater you are about to enter. The choices you make now will shape your path ahead and leave a lasting mark on those around you. There are people waiting for you to step forward. There are souls longing for a guiding light. You may not realize it yet, but you are not alone on this journey. What you decide today will create ripples reaching hearts you have never met and changing lives you have never known. So what will you do? Will you accept the mission I have placed within you? Or will you let it slip away like sand through your fingers? Will you continue to let fear control you? Or will you rise with faith and courage to step into your destiny? I know you are weary. I know there have been days you questioned if you were strong enough. But my beloved, remember this. Strength does not come from never falling, but from having the courage to rise again each time you stumble. You do not need all the answers right now. You only need one thing, the courage to believe. Believe that you are not here by accident. Believe every step you take, every dream, every burning desire in your heart, all has a purpose. Nothing within you is wasted or meaningless. For I have shaped you, placing unique gifts this world needs inside you. What awaits you is not small. I have not called you to mediocrity, but to a life of great purpose. A life where you can look back knowing you lived fully, loved wholeheartedly, and walked the path I set before you. The road is unfolding before you. The doors of destiny await. But my beloved, this is not the time to hesitate or turn back. This is the moment to stand firm, to boldly declare who you are and what you were born to accomplish. No one else can take your place in this journey. No one else can live your life for you. No one else can walk the path I have prepared specifically for you. You are not here by chance, nor were you cast into this world without meaning. Every step you take, every beat of your heart, every deep longing you feel, they are all part of my divine plan. And that plan has never changed. Before you were even formed in the womb, I saw you. I placed my love and purpose within you. But, my beloved, though I have written a beautiful destiny for you, it is you who must decide how it unfolds. I have given you a priceless gift, free will. It is what makes you unique, gives you the ability to choose, act, and determine your direction. But my child, this gift comes with responsibility. Every choice you make, no matter how small, either brings you closer to your destiny or leads you away from it. You are not a bystander, not a passive observer in life's flow. You are a warrior, a creator, a soul with the power to impact this world. Every decision you make carries weight, not just for your life, but for those around you, for people you have yet to meet, for those you will inspire, guide, and transform simply by being who you are meant to be. You may think you are too small to make a difference, a grain of sand in the vast ocean. But my child, remember this: even the smallest light can pierce through darkness. One right decision, one act of faith and courage can change not only your destiny, but also the fate of many others. A single word spoken in truth can awaken lost souls. A single hand extended in kindness can lift someone from despair. Believe you have the strength to accomplish what I placed within you. Believe every step you take, no matter how slow or trembling, leads you closer to your purpose. Trust nothing is in vain, nothing wasted. For I am weaving everything you experience into the grand story you will one day tell. My child, at this very moment, your destiny is being written. The choices you make are shaping the path ahead. This is not an ordinary moment. This is a pivotal point where your will, faith, and trust will open the great doors I set before you. My beloved, your life has never been a series of random or meaningless events. Every occurrence, whether challenge or opportunity, is part of the divine plan I ordained long ago. But what truly matters is your willingness to receive and walk in obedience, trusting everything unfolding has purpose. You may not see the whole picture yet, but I have painted it with wisdom and boundless love. You must understand that how you embrace what I bring into your life determines whether you step into the destiny I prepared for you. Every choice, no matter how small, is never insignificant. A timely word can uplift a weary soul. A single act of kindness can change a life. A courageous step forward can lead you to a door you never imagined. Never underestimate the power of what seems simple, for it is in these small moments that great miracles happen. But my child, be vigilant. This world will try to pull you from your path. It will fill your mind with noise, anxieties, temptations, distractions. It will try to convince you there is plenty of time, no urgency, that you can delay your decisions. But hear me, my child. This moment is not just one of countless ordinary moments. This is not the time for delay or hesitation. Every passing second carries opportunity, and you must be ready to seize it. Do you know those who fulfill their destiny are not always those who feel ready or have control? They are those who step forward despite fear, trust despite doubts, walk ahead despite not knowing every turn. Because once called and prepared, nothing can stop them but themselves. So, what will you choose, my beloved? Will you allow this world to pull you in many directions, scattering your focus, keeping you entangled in the temporary? Or will you stand firm, courageous, and resolute in pursuing the purpose I have set for you? Do not let your dreams remain only thoughts. Do not let fear paralyze your steps. Do not let others' negative voices cause you to doubt yourself. I know the journey ahead won't be easy. There will be challenges, moments you feel lost, times you wonder if you are on the right path. But remember, I am always here. When you feel weak, I will give you strength. When you feel lost, I will guide you. When you fall, I will lift you up. I have never abandoned you, and I never will. My child, take a moment and look back on your path. Do not only see the hardships or stumbles, but recognize how you have grown through every challenge. Every wound from the past does not merely leave pain, it carries valuable lessons. Every tear you shed has not been wasted. They have nourished your soul, helping you grow into strength you never thought you possessed. You have had days of doubt, moments of feeling lost, questioning your capability or path. But do you see? Those moments of seeming weakness have laid the foundation of your strength today. The wounds, the stumbles, the deep hurts, all were not in vain. They did not come to defeat, but to shape you, transform you into a stronger, more resilient, steadfast version of yourself. You are no longer who you once were. I have seen you change little by little through every challenge. Sometimes you think these difficulties were meaningless, that storms only brought suffering. But my beloved, have you stopped to see how you have grown? You have learned patience in waiting, perseverance in trials, the ability to rise again after falling. And most of all, you have learned to trust. Trust in yourself, in my plan, in the reason behind everything. Looking back, do you see every challenge carried a gift? In hardship, you may have felt only pain, disappointment, moments of wanting to give up. But now, having walked through it, do you see how much stronger you have become? You have learned to forgive, to love, to stand firm amidst storms. You have built courage, not because life became easier, but because you became stronger. The path you walk is not meaningless. Days once filled with disappointment have taught you hope. Moments that felt unbearable showed you your strength. Times you felt most alone were when I was closest, lifting, guiding, whether you realized it or not. Now, as you stand at a new journey's threshold, do not let doubt hold you back. Do not let memories of past failures stop you from stepping forward. You are no longer who you were yesterday. You have been equipped, refined, prepared for this moment. Come before me and lift a prayer for this time. You may say, Lord, in this moment I stand before an important threshold in my life. What lies ahead seems vast and uncertain, but I know you have gone before me, preparing the way. Grant me wisdom to recognize the path you have set, discernment to resist choices that seem appealing but are not from you. Help me walk in faith, not fear or doubt, but with trust in the light you placed before me. I believe you always lead me where my heart truly belongs. Lord, fill my heart with courage. I know great things never come easily, and every step forward brings challenges. But Lord, I believe you never let me fight alone. In moments when I tremble with fear, remind me you are almighty, and in your arms I have nothing to fear. Grant me boldness to rise in adversity, to step out of comfort, to live according to the calling in my heart. Lord, remove doubt from my mind. There are times I feel small, uncertain, questioning if I can accomplish what you entrusted to me. But Lord, you never call anyone without equipping them with what they need. Help me not be swayed by doubt, but trust fully in your guidance. For you are faithful. You never break promises. I confidently place my life in your hands. Lord, set me free from fear. What is past no longer defines me. My failures, mistakes, and others' judgments hold no power to stop me. I do not want to live bound by anxiety or fear. Help me walk in freedom you give. A freedom not from circumstances, but from unwavering trust in you. Help me not be weighed down by the past, but focus on new things you do in my life. Lord, help me believe in what you placed within me. I know I was not created by chance. You placed dreams, talents, desires engraved upon my heart. But Lord, some days I look at my weakness and forget your power works in me. Remind me I don't need all answers because you are the answer. Help me trust you, equip me for the mission you called me to. Lord, open my eyes to the path before me. Doors are before me, but not all are from you. Grant me discernment to recognize your path and avoid distractions from the enemy. When faced with decisions, don't let me be led by fleeting emotions or fear, but walk in the Holy Spirit's guidance. Lord, I choose you. I choose obedience. I choose to follow your calling, even when the road is difficult. Help me resist what is easy yet empty, and choose what belongs to you. Only in you can I find true life. Lord, Help me not to let hesitation or fear hold me back. I don't want to delay when you open the way. Give me courage to step forward the moment you call and wisdom to recognize that sacred moment. I don't want to let your opportunities slip away because of hesitation or worry. Help me not to be bound by doubts or the pressures of this world. May I walk with unwavering faith and courage, knowing you lead me on the perfect path. Pour out your Holy Spirit so I won't hesitate but boldly move forward in trust. Trust in you, Lord. I know the journey ahead holds challenges and hardships. I know there will be times I want to give up, times the burdens seem too heavy, but I believe you are my unfailing strength. Please grant me endurance and steadfastness to overcome difficulties so I won't crumble under pressure or exhaustion. Help me persist in faith, even when I don't see immediate results. May I not lose heart but keep pressing forward, knowing you work behind the veil of time. Teach me to wait with hope and strengthen me to be resilient even in rejection, failure, or hardship. I pray for the endurance that comes from you, the one who stands by me always. Lord, I know life is full of uncertainties and trials I see, but my heart longs to trust you, not what's visible. Help me walk by faith so I won't be shaken by circumstances, emotions, or doubt's whispers. May I always remember you are faithful and your promises never fail. When I face the unknown, help me trust you went before me and prepared all for my good. Lord, I know obedience to your will is key to stepping into the good plans you prepared. Help me not only hear your voice but act upon it. Let me not resist or hesitate when you call me to let go of the familiar to embrace the new you desire to give. I don't want a hardened heart or delay in obedience. Mold my heart tender to the Spirit's leading. Even if I must surrender comfort, control, or plans, may I prioritize your will above all. Grant me a willing spirit and heart full of obedience so every step reflects your holy purpose. Lord, I know my past holds mistakes, failures, wounds, but you declare anyone in you as a new creation. The old has passed. All things are new. Help me not be bound by past burdens, so I may step into the future you ordained. I don't want painful memories or regrets to hold me back. Heal the wounds and help me release what's been. Grant me freedom found in you so I may embrace new things you are doing. May I live grateful for past lessons, but no longer imprisoned by them. I trust you have a good plan for me, and I choose hope and faith. My beloved child, if my words have stirred something within you, do not let this moment pass. You were not meant to walk alone. You were not created to live in fear, confusion, or regret. I am calling you into a life of purpose, freedom, and deep peace. But you must keep seeking my voice again and again, because this world will try to drown me out. Every message you've heard here is another step toward the life I've prepared for you. So return often. Let my truth guide you. Let my warnings protect you. Let my love, spoken through these words, remind you that I am always near. Subscribe to this sanctuary, not for the content, but for the connection. Share this message because someone you love might be one step away from the edge. And come back, because I will keep speaking. I will keep reaching. I will never stop pursuing your heart. You are not here by accident. Come again and again and again until the light inside you becomes unshakable. I am with you now and always. Amen.